how to know more about the law. 2 seconds, and we go into this question by one of our viewers. Hello everyone, my name is Maria Rubert, lawyer and arbitrator with a base in Dubai in the UAE for the past 15 years. Over the weekend, I have received a question about one of our viewers asking about the law. How can I know more about the law? How can I know if it is the right subject for me? Quite interesting. It's a very introductory question, which means the law rings a bell in my head. How do I know if I want to explore this bell? Yeah, so how can we know? First of all, Google a little bit about the law. Types of law, corporate law, criminal law, family law, environmental law. I would dare to add, what is the law of the future? Think about artificial intelligence. How is artificial intelligence going to have an impact on the law? Think about blockchain. How is this going to have an impact on the law? And this may take you advanced. Yeah, we will talk about traditional law and also about the future of the law, which I think that needs to be considered when you are starting right now to consider the law. Also, consider the roles. It's not the same to be a lawyer, it's not the same to be counsel, it's not the same to be in-house counsel, it's not the same to be an attorney, it's not the same to be a judge, it's not the same to be a public prosecutor, it's not the same to work for an NGO. The possibilities are really, I won't say endless, because there is always an end to possibilities, but they are very, very wide. This is why the law tends to be a good option to those that are uncertain as to which way they want to go. But you need to consider at this point the skills and capabilities that will be required from you. If you are exceptional at physics and math, the law may not be the best option for you. So you need to also open a legal book and feel comfortable and feel intrigued. I want to know more. If you don't feel intrigued by legal books, you would be at this early stage of evaluating skills and capabilities, and it may be a red flag. Yes? So research the legal profession. Then reflect on your interests and skills. This is what I was saying when you open a book. Not only a book, a legal review, the legal section of the news. Are you interested? Are you not interested? Do you like drafting? Because lawyers, we need to draft. We need to read and draft a lot. So these are thoughts for you. Explore the skills and your interest. Then I think this is very important. I've mentioned in other videos, and when I met arbitration, I was already a lawyer. I went to do my master's, and I was not sure. I was at this point in life where I didn't know if I wanted to do human rights or environmental law, or I didn't know what was gonna give me a good salary. I wanted the good salary, but I wanted to be happy every day. So what I did is that I signed up to as many courses as possible in my first week at American University in Washington, DC. And my very first class was with Dr. Horacio Grijera Naon, and I said, I want to follow the track of this professor. So I changed all my lessons, and today I'm so happy that I found that profession I could model. But this takes us into the talking to legal professionals. Sometimes it's not enough talking to legal professionals, because you talk to me, I will tell you I love my career. But come with me and spend a day with me to see what it involves. Is it a life that you would like? Yes, and I'm not inviting all of you to come a day with me, because that would be very difficult. I'm saying go with a legal professional that you know that is close to you or could be close to you, and see how is their day today. Of course, you can also talk to them, yes, and say what you like, what is. At the end of the day, everything you do is ring belling purposes. So their life rings a bell, the legal book rings a bell, Am I intrigued by the life? Do I want to model the life of this person? I think this is very powerful. When you in your mind find a role model, this will take you to the end to achieve what you want to do. And finding a role model is interesting because sometimes it comes in the form of complete admiration, very sane admiration, and sometimes you are a bit jealous of their life, of what they do. And for me, jealousy is good, you know, if you are able to understand it this way. You know, I'm not jealous in a bad way, I'm jealous because I admire. So once you understand that jealousy is removed and you are only kept with admiration. But that's very powerful. That's very powerful when you admire someone. If you admire, it's because of something, yes? And if you are jealous of someone, it's because of something too. So give it a thought, give it a thought. Then gain experience. Like, for example, when I knew I liked arbitration, what I did is I want to find a position, a summer position, an internship to work with them. Because if I feel comfortable, for me that was going to be very important. At the end of the day, you're gonna have to work with people within the industry. And of course, you may always change, but usually when you're choosing for a career, you think this is my career for the rest of my life. So you wanna spend your time with people that are in that career or field. This is also very, very important. Gain practical experience to find out, am I good? Can I be good? Do I like these people? Yes, after I was in ICC for a summer, I knew that I belonged to the arbitration field, and I had less doubts, even if I had any. But that's something that for me was very, very important. Work with people in the field. Then explore the options that you have for education, which universities you can go to, civil law, common law, also the costs involved. Do you have the means? If you are in the US, for example, you will need to study one degree. For example, I did political science, and after political science, I had to do the law. Yes, you do the Juris Doctor afterwards. So at the end of the day, you have 7 years of education that you will have to provide for. So are you gonna work and study? Can you ask for a loan? These are all considerations that you will need to take, yes? Then also evaluate the pros and cons. Every profession has good things and bad things. Lawyers will work many hours, for example. Is that something that fits what you have in mind for your grown-up life? How much are you willing to sacrifice? Doctors, on the other hand, they work many long-hour shifts, but when they are off, they are off. Of course, in their mind, they will have the stories of the lives of their patients, but they cannot work from the house. So these are pros and cons of every profession. Then perhaps getting started, we're talking about the skills and capabilities, perhaps getting started with a self-assessment, career assessment test. There are tools to do that. If you are in high school, they should offer you career assessment tools. So avail of them. The more information you know about you and about what you want to do, the better. Information is always an asset. So get as much information as you can. Yes. Then finally, self-reflection. Self-reflection, and don't be too hard on yourself. Have trust. Like, I know I will make the best decision. I know I will make it. Yes. Give that thought to yourself. I don't know today, but I know I'm gonna make the right decision at the right time. Yes, that's a mantra that works for me, and things tend to fall in their place at the time they need to fall in their place. So I hope this is of some help. I hope it helps you, viewer who asked this question. If you have learned a little bit, you have found something new that you didn't know, please do like my video. Please do subscribe to my channel. Please do follow me on social media to learn more about the life of a lawyer, about what it is like to live and work in the UA. Thank you so much for your continued support.